Hello. Hello, everybody. Oh, the list of artists on this individual song broke my little widget thing. That's fine. It won't be there for long. It'll only be there for another 40 something seconds. Sorry, adjusting the light. Oh, that's worse. That's worse. There we go. Right? Oh god. You can see the remnants of a massive zit. Where am I in focus? Here? I need it to just a tad bit. There we go. Alright, welcome to chat, welcome to stream. Today, on this fateful day, the revolution begins. That's right, folks. We're looking for Vladimir, our good friend and comrade Vladimir. 1917 will commence again. We're looking for this little guy. This little guy. Look at him. Look at him. He's so fucking cute. Look at his little toofs. His little toofs. Anyways, we're looking for this handsome young man. By switching to retirement, I'll get my money 30 days later, and I don't know how to deal with it. Oof. I'm so sorry. Congrats on your retirement, but also that's fucked. Welcome to stream. Welcome to chat. We're looking for this beautiful boy today in Animal Crossing. Admiral moved out of my island, and so he needs a replacement. And what better replacement than the man, the myth, the legend, Vladimir Small Bear. But yeah, welcome to chat, welcome to stream. Wait. Did I call you by the wrong name? I feel like you have met him before. Yeah, because like there's two users that start with a K that usually are purple colored. So if I called you by the wrong name, I'm sorry. What's up, Nightmare? But yeah, we're looking for this little man. Holding him in my little hands. Yeah. Sorry, stream took a little while to get started. I literally finished my therapy appointment 20 minutes ago. And, yeah, I finished therapy like 20 minutes ago. Now I was gonna go live at noon. I'm like, fuck it. We're doing it now. We're doing it right fucking now. I don't know where to put him. I'll put him right there for now. Therapy good. Yeah, I'm like in a really good mood. So the reason why I haven't been streaming, for those of you who are in Discord, I said that I was sick, which is partially true. And it's only partially true because I had flu-like symptoms, but the flu-like symptoms wasn't because I actually had the flu. The flu-like symptoms was because I was going through med withdrawals and I started my period at the same time. So what happened was, so my psychiatrist, I started me on sertraline, aka Zoloft, a couple months ago. And it was going well, but like I was just like, I don't know if this is working. She's like, let's up the dosage. So went from 100 milligrams to 150, and I feel great now. Here's the problem. Uh, when I was taking 100 milligrams, you know, the script count was 30 pills, right? Well, when you up it, you're supposed to, you know, increase the script count, but I was still only getting 30 pills, even though I'm supposed to be taking one and a half. So if you take a third of those pills, 10 of them, split them in two, 20. You have 20 halves and then 20 whole pieces, right? That's only 20 days. So I was running out of my meds like a week and a half early, and I'm just like, golly gee, this is weird. Why am I out of meds meds so soon? And insurance is mad because they don't want to pay for it before the 28-day period. Uh, where like I guess like every 28 days insurance like approves new medication if you get it filled monthly. Um, Something like that. And so insurance was just like, nah, bitch, we're not doing this. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll die. So I finally figured it out because I was looking at the script and I was just like, what the hell is wrong with this thing? Let's get a good look at it. And I noticed that it still only said 30 count instead of 45, because when she upped me from one pill a day to one and a half, it should have been up from 30 to 45. That way you have the 30 for the 30 days, and then the extra 15 gets split into two, and that's 30 half pieces, right? And so I finally figured that out, and I was like, God damn it. So I contacted my psychiatrist. I emailed them, didn't get an email response. Called them literally the next day. It was just like, please do something about this. I've been off my meds for nearly a week at this point, and I am dying. Like, the withdrawals are really bad. And they were just like, shit fam. We'll get that straightened out. So I got my meds yesterday. I took them last night, and it's like fucking night and day. I feel great. Uh, Shit, I forgot to give Poncho his meds. I'll do it. I'll do it in a little bit. He's sleeping in a bucket. He's sleeping in a bucket. I went to go find him to give him his meds while I was like, you know, getting stream ready, and I found him. So he has a little Ninja Turtle bucket that used to be like his ball pit, because his other ball pit was made of fabric and he destroyed it. Um, and so I'm like, I'm just gonna get a big plastic bucket, and you know, the only one I could find at Target was like was like Ninja Turtles, so it's just like a Ninja Turtles bucket, whatever. But I have since filled it with old clothes that I don't wear anymore. And so Poncho's been sleeping in there lately. He's been doing amazing. His health, he's back to full health. He's great. I thought he was going to die last week. But he lived, bitch, and he is committing crimes and getting on my last goddamn nerve. But yeah, if you're not in the Discord, let me put up some pictures real quick. He's so cute. Alright. Let's see. I'll just do a window capture. Oh, Jesus, Lord in heaven. That's not the one that I wanted. There we go. Look at him. Look at his little face. I literally gasped. I was like, oh, I have to get a picture of this right now. So I was a little distracted. Look at him. Look at his little face. His little face. He's just asleep. His eyes are open and he's looking at me because I kind of woke him up a little bit when I approached. But yeah. He's just asleep in a little bucket. What a guy. What a little man. What a sweet little angel baby who could never do no wrong except when he does everything wrong. I love him so much. He had diarrhea the other day, and there were little poopy paw prints all over the inside of his cage, so I had to just tear everything down. Just like burn it, set it on fire. I threw everything in the wash and gave him a bath, and he was so pissed off. Hold on. Let me show you the bath pictures. Again, if you're not in the Discord. Oh, I deleted that thing. Where art thou? There we go. Alright. This is him in the bath. He was very pathetic looking. He looks just awful. He looks pathetic when he's soaking wet. It's so funny, and you really get to see how skinny he is. So yeah, that was him sulking in the back of the bathtub because he hates baths. And he was hissing at me. That's how pissed off he was. He never hisses at anybody. I just made sure not to put my fingers too close to his teeth at that point. Because ferrets, fun fact, can crush bones with their mouths. They can crush your finger bones. So if a ferret is mad at you, keep your fingers away from their mouths. They will destroy your finger. Whole money shenanigans make me worried about my cat. Oh no! That's right. I'm so sorry. I mean, I hope it gets worked out soon. But yeah, no, money is also an issue for me right now. I had to borrow money to even take Pancho to the vet when he was dying. But yeah, here's him, wet, straight out the bath, disgusting looking. I love him so much. He's so gross. It's hard to believe this is the same man. This is not the same man. But yeah, he looks so fucking goofy. It's so funny. Oh my god. But yeah, that's Poncho. He's doing well. Got so much money from parents for the cat stuff. Yeah, I've also been borrowing money from my parents. Yeah. But yeah, I hope it gets worked out soon. But like, you know, once everything like settles down, I'm sure it'll be fine. But like in the interim, such bad timing. Yeah, I feel that. Bad timing is just the story of my life. The past 2 weeks have just been nothing but bad timing for me. Everything went to shit, and I felt awful, horrible even. But yeah. Alright, so now that I've said hello, showed you guys my wet little man, my little wet boy. Let's get into the game. Let's find Vlad. Woo. Oh, I have to. So the one thing I do not like about Animal Crossing is that you can't control. Oh Jesus, he's large. You can't control the volume that well, or the volume of the music, right? Like there's no like independent settings to turn like the music off. So what if I put him right there? What if he's just on my shoulder? You could stand on my shoulder, little buddy. Anyways, so like if I want to like listen to music and play Animal Crossing at the same time, I have to completely mute the game, which I don't want to do because like I want to, be able to listen to the game, but like sometimes I just don't really want to listen to the end game music. Not that there's anything wrong with it, just like it's very repetitive. Um, After a while, but like I can't just turn the music off but keep the rest of the game sounds. So I don't know. I'm gonna see how much this bothers me. Maybe I'll turn the game down really low. You can't hear it yet because I haven't turned it on. So don't worry if you can't hear it, because that's on purpose. Turning it down to negative 25 decibels. Let's fucking go. It's normally at negative 15. Oh man, why is Gulliver always here when I want to look for villagers? I can't help you right now, Gulliver. Or maybe it's Gullivar. There's two. There's two of them. There's Gulliver and Gullivar. Gulliver is a sailor and Gullivar is a pirate. Hot diggity dog, got my money. Who sent me mail today? Walt. Okay, thanks, Walt. Fang sent me a gift. Visiting your place was the bee's knees, kiddo. Reckon I learned a bit about it, even if I left more curious than when I arrived. Let's do it again sometime, okay? For now. You invited yourself over to my house. Oh, whoops, I forgot to take his present. Well, I was busy. I was busy doing things, and Fang is just like, let me into your house. I was like, ah, god damn it, fine, whatever. Garden faucet. I have one of these. I already have one. Fang. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Register this song right quick, because I don't think I have this one. And that's why I bought it, because I don't have it. I'm trying to get all the KK songs. But there's a couple that you can only get if you request it from him when he does his, like, concerts. So I gotta figure out which ones those are. Okay, that's enough of that. It's kind of conflicting with the lo-fi I got. Right now we're listening to Jazz Lo-Fi, a selection of carefully crafted jazz-infused lo-fi hip-hop tracks to help you escape to your favorite cafe on a crisp autumn afternoon. I bit the bullet and got Spotify Premium. I have a free subscription for the next month, but after that it's going to be $10 a month. And if you want to help me pay for my Spotify Premium and also help me get groceries, please God, please feel free to stop by my Ko-fi page and leave me some money, please. I'm begging you. Anyways, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, first let's check Les Shop. Les Shoppy. Oh, hey, Grizzlies. So I gave all my villagers straw coats and peach hats because it looks like they look like peasants and with butts on their heads. And I forget every single time. You look great right now. This is fashion. This is couture. It looks like he's got a butt on his head. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Let me show you Octavian, because he is quite possibly the funniest one. I took a picture. Look at him. Oh my god. Alright, back to the game. Let's check the Le Shop real quick. Oh my god. It kills me every single time. It just absolutely fucking destroys me. It's so stupid. It makes me laugh though, so. Let's see, bowling shirts, some polos. Right now I have on my work clothes because I've been doing work around the island. My island's a mess. I destroyed it. Tight punk outfit. Oh hell yeah. Do I want the black one or the red one? I think I'll go with the black one. Milady. A powdered wig. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. I'm not gonna wear this, but like I women be shopping. I already have these shades. Women be shopping. And I love customizing my little dude. It looks ridiculous. Alright, back into the work gear. Oh my god. Okay, so oh god. This game. Alright, so let's get out some tickets and hopefully this doesn't take 11 hours again. Because not gonna lie, my throat's a little scratchy because I've been having a lot of post-nasal drip because of my allergies, because the weather has been horrid. Just absolutely sickening. Wait, why do I have two? Oh, never mind. Nope, not the fish bait. We're not doing fish bait. We're not fishing today. We're not fishing today. Thank God. We're doing something much worse, actually. Alright, that's 100 tickets. A nice hundo. Let's go shopping for Vlad. Let's get right into it. Oh yeah, I should set up like a little thing. Give me a second. Oh, so I made a mistake. Last time we did villager hunting, when we were looking for Roscoe, we actually found him on island 265, not 264. I missed an island. I got distracted on one of them and forgot to write her down. I think it might have been Renee. Oh god, this music is clashing so much. I'm sorry, Spotify, but you have to go. Alright, and I'll just hide the little widget for now. Anyways, so yeah, I missed one. I fucking missed one. So we didn't actually find him on 264, it's 265. Because I was going back through the footage looking for something. I don't remember what I was looking for. And I realized that I missed an island. So give me one moment and let me get... I don't know if I spelled that correctly. I don't care. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Where the fuck? That one? No. That one. Yeah. Hold, please. Why is that there? It wasn't there before. Get out of there. Who turned that on? Alright. Alright, I'm cropping the thing so you don't have to look at like my toolbars and shit. Putting that there for now. Filters. Chroma key. Yes. I think I need the blue. Maybe it was the magenta? I don't remember which one it was. Yeah, I think it might have been the blue. Well, it is just not wanting to work this time. Why? Hang on a second. It might have been the blue. Oh, there goes the audio. Let me guess, the game's frozen too. Yep. This only happens when I stream. I swear to God, this only happens when I stream. Any other time, it's fine. I don't know why it only happens when I'm streaming. Oop, we're getting there. We're getting there. Gotta find a nice happy medium. Oh, this works. Alright, now to fix the actual this problem. Oh my god. Alright, video's back. The sound... Oh no. Why does this keep happening? Why does this keep happening to me? What have I done to deserve this? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, now there's two of me. Oh jeez. Literally only when I'm streaming. This never happens any other time. Alright, whatever. I'm turning back on the lo-fi. Alright. Let's get... But now we can... Son of a bitch. What? I swear to God. I swear to Christ on a fucking cracker. Please work. Please just work. I don't want to have to do this all day. There's just no sound right now. And you know what? That's fine. You can just listen to some lo-fi. That's all I really care about. So how's everybody's day been? Like I said, I had therapy earlier. I woke up and, you know, scrolled through the apps, the various apps for a little bit. And I got out of bed. I woke up at like 8 something. Got out of bed at like 9 to make food. It's Raymond! Raymond. Raymond is a fan favorite. Everybody loves Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond. Yeah. But yeah, I made breakfast, and by breakfast I mean I used the last of my mangoes to make a smoothie. Um, it looks terrible, but trust me, it's like orange IRL. But yeah, I made rice and then blended the rice to make like a shitty rice milk. And then put the mangoes in with some sea moss powder. And it's alright. I accidentally only used half a tablespoon of sea moss powder instead of a full tablespoon, but I did not feel like going back and blending it again, adding the rest in and blending it again. So, I also have some pumpkin seeds here. These are old and a bit stale, but they're still good. It's Dobie. Number 2, Dobie. If we catch Vlad early, I swear to God, I'm just gonna end stream. Like, I'm not doing anything else. I feel like shit still. I feel better. But I still feel like shit. But, like, Admiral was just like, I'm moving out. And I was like, God damn it. You're really putting me in a tough position, buddy. I don't want to stream. But we'll do it for Vlad. Little Vladdy baby. Look at him. He's so cute. Look at his little tooth. I can't get over that little tooth. And his dumb little eyebrows. His Cro-Magnon looking ass. I love him. When I started this island, part of me like wanted to get like all the ugly villagers. But some of them are just too ugly even for me. That's Tia. Goodbye forever. Man, it's weird playing without sound. Very weird. Like, I don't normally play games muted. Like, the most I'll mute in a video game is the music so I can listen to my own. But I want, like, the game sounds, you know? And I was complaining about this, you know, start a stream. Just, like, so one thing I don't like about Animal Crossing is that you can't control the music volume separately. Because I just wanted to sit here and listen to lo-fi. But I also, I don't know, I like the way that, the villagers and stuff talk in Animal Crossing. It's definitely very unique to this franchise. Homesteadative, homesteadative, homesteadative. Where art thou? Oh, maybe I have to go up top. No? Oh, it's Eloise. Get out of my way, Eloise. I'm trying to say hi to you. When you play Happy Home Paradise, the DLC, Eloise is one of it. I don't know if Eloise is like the first villager for that you do a home for everybody, but like from what I've seen, most people get her first, and that's really the only reason why I remember her name, because she's the first person I had to do a vacation home for. Which I've been thinking about speed running Happy Home Paradise for my other profile. I've done like one or two there just to like get started. But like I've been thinking about, like just like completing it so I can like get like all the extra stuff that you can do in game, so I can like customize my house better, my second house. Because there's like you can like change like the lights, change the you can have like ambient noise, you can like change like the the doorway floorings and stuff like that, and I want to do that, but like you have to finish the Happy Home Paradise DLC for that. So oh god, my one ear has been so itchy. It's ham free. Oh, I love ham free. Is that how you spell it? Yeah. And I want to check something real quick. Oh, excuse me. Just checking something. Vladimir's catchphrase is "Nyet." Okay, bye, Hamfrey. Love you, bestie. TMI, but like with the combination between like having like menstruating and like going through med withdrawals, I have been sweating like crazy. Like I gave up trying to stay clean. Like I would be sweating through my clothes every single night without fail. Like just waking up in a puddle, and I would just be like stuck to the bed. It was awful. So I haven't like had the energy to shower just yet because I'm still recovering. So I'm a little stinky. I'm a little stinky guy. But none of you can smell me, so that's fine. I was supposed to go to a trivia night last night. My best friend was hosting a queer trivia night. Uh, that as for like a benefits thing, raising money for just general like LGBT shit. Ribot, hi Ribot, hi bestie. I don't. How many like robot villagers are there? Because I wonder if you can like do a whole island about that. Anyways, so yeah, I was supposed to go to that last night, but I was sweating through my clothes because and like had like the shakes because I was going through withdrawals and on my period. Um and so I didn't get a chance to go to that. And like all my friends went, and everyone's just like, "Oh, we had so much fun." I'm just like, I want to have fun because I'd been looking forward to that. I want to. I would love to. Who wouldn't love to go to a queer trivia night? That also is a benefit event to raise money for, like gender affirming care and shit like that. So I really wanted to go to that, but I could not. I was having a bad time, TM. So and I'm angry about that. But you know what? There's nothing I can do about it. So, but yeah, I was supposed to go to that last night, and oh, it's just an eagle. I want to get this DIY real quick. Beekeepers. I already have that. I don't know if my other profile has that, so I'll wait for it. Who are you? Sterling. Nice helmet. Why are you wearing a hat on top of your helmet, idiot? Alright, bye, loser. I'm cold. Now, you could say, turn your air conditioning unit off and you wouldn't be cold. But it's cold outside, so I would just be extra cold. Wait, I guess I'm extra cold now. I don't know. I don't want to get up. That's basically what I'm getting at. I don't want to get up and turn it off. Because then what if I get hot later, right? I get hot very easily. Like, what if it stops raining and it warms up and the sun comes out? Then I have to get up again and turn the AC unit on so I can go back to being cold instead of getting too hot. Like, I can deal with being cold, right? I'm very much a cold person, but like when I'm hot, I feel like I have to throw up. Like, legit. It's awful. I hate the heat. Which is why global warming is particularly offensive to me personally. Doc. Alright, bye. I take global warming personally. It is a personal attack against me and me only. Because I am the center of the universe. That's what my mom says to me. She doesn't actually say that to me. She actually tells me the exact opposite. She tells me I'm not the center of the universe. And I should, stop pretending such. But joke's on her, I am. So I will not stop pretending, because it's not pretending if it's real. I'm sorry you can't see it, mother. I'm joking. We've never had this conversation before, ever. I'm just throwing up my mom under the bus. Ooh, another one. Hang on. Hang on, little dude. Decoy duck. I already know that one too. Wait, no. I want to turn it off. There we go. Hee hee. Static. Static Shock. Anyone remember Static Shock? The show. I haven't read any of the Static Shock comics. But I remember the show when I was a kid. I fucking loved that show. That show ruled. That was like, still in the good era of like superhero stuff. But yeah, Static Shock was awesome. And like I didn't really care for it as much when there was like the crossover with like the when like he like joined the Justice League. At that point it kind of felt like a jumping the shark kind of thing to me, but like even though the Justice League show was really fucking good. I pressed the wrong fucking button. The Justice League show ruled. It was so good. And it went on for a long time too. Um but yeah. But it's just like, and I know like in the comics Static does join the Justice League and stuff like that. But like in the show it just felt kind of weird. Like in the Static show. I don't really know how to describe it. It just felt out of place. Like Static Shock felt like its own self-contained thing, and then suddenly there's like other superheroes everywhere. It's a flip. It's very difficult to recognize them when they're all in raincoats and hats, honestly. And I already have a terrible enough time remembering all their names. There's like there's 415 villagers, I think. But like 12 of them are like you can only get with amiibos, so I won't see those. But yeah, I don't know. The Static Shock show was really good. Felt like jumping the shark when he joined up with the Justice League, but but all things considered, it was still fine. Like it wasn't bad. I just preferred it when like he was his own thing. And like I know as the show went on, they introduced like other superheroes and stuff like that. And then that led up to him joining the Justice League. But like, it felt like a pretty big leap from this like standalone thing, seemingly standalone thing. And I don't know if like they like had planned on like having that crossover like from the get-go or not, but it just didn't feel like it to me. Yeah, I also love that show because as a black person a former black child, you know, you get a fucking superhero Azalea. You get a superhero who's like a kid, like a rambunctious kid who like has cool electricity powers, and he's like a cool black kid. So yeah, that was fun. And it's just legitimately a good show. No, I haven't watched Into the Spider-Verse. I know I should, because like the second movie just came out. But like everyone's been telling me, oh, it's really good, you'll really like it, and I'm sure, right? Like I'm sure I will, but like the MCU just kind of like burned me out on like anything superheroes. Like I'm done. I don't want to consume any more superhero stuff, and it makes me sad because Spider-Man has literally been my favorite superhero since I was a child. Like I loved the show. Like even like this stupid show from the 60s. I loved it. 60s, 70s? I think it was 70s. The cartoon. Not the live action one. But there was a live action one from like the 60s. I think it only like got like I think there was only maybe like a pilot episode and a couple other ones. I don't think it lasted very long. What's your name again? Annabelle. I'm stuck on a rock. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just so sick of superhero stuff now. And I think there's a lot of like potential for storytelling with superhero stuff. Although most notably, like I think the best interpretation of like superheroes has been Watchmen. Not the movie. The movie's dumb. Um I like the movie, don't get me wrong. It it it's a fun movie, but like it's one of those movies where like it follows the source material but still misses the point. Because it's what's his name, Zack Snyder, and he has never understood anything the way that it needs to be understood. But yeah, like Watchmen's like whole thing about like how like superheroes are fascists was like really like a really eye-opening thing for me because it was just kind of like, damn, maybe they are. Like I mean, but like when you look at like every single um uh TV show, comic, or whatever, well, most of them, like especially the earlier ones, it's like collaborating with cops to get the bad guys and blah blah blah, you know. And like while Batman is technically a, you know, vigilante, he still works with cops, and the really the only reason why the cops want to, it's Kevin, really the only reason why the cops want to get rid of him is because he makes them look bad, number one. And number two, the Gotham is just notoriously like the entire police department is just rotten to the core. Like they're all like just been bought out by like Falcone and all that shit. So like they're all just bought and sold by various mobsters and supervillains. Um, so that's like the biggest reason why they want to hunt Batman down. But like he's also just doing the police's work for them, and so uh, that's why they keep him around. And like if you know anything about crime and like the law, it's overwhelmingly just disproportionate. It's disproportionately enacted upon the most marginalized people, because when you're marginalized, you know, sometimes you have to resort to uh, unsavory practices to survive. Uh, and so, yeah, I don't know. And like I know everybody's heard this critique critique of Batman. Sprocket. Sprocket's like one of the only like ostrich villagers that I like because it's a robot. Anyways, so yeah, I know everybody's heard this critique of Batman, like, oh, he's a rich white guy beating up like a poor marginalized people, blah blah blah. But like, it's still true. Don't get me wrong, I like Batman. Like, I think he's like a very interesting character, depending on who's written him. Um, but like, I think when you look at Batman through the lens of him being a fascist, it makes a lot. It's a much better story to tell than just like him beating up bad guys and like being a do-gooder essentially. Because yeah, you know, there's a Thomas and Martha Wayne Foundation that he still like maintains, like in dedication to his or in memory of his parents who were murdered and blah, 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 blah. But it's just like charity can only it's Jambette. I love Jambette. She looks so goofy. Look at her. I love her. I love your dress. Okay, bye, bestie. But yeah, I don't know. Like, he's a billionaire. He's a rich person, uh, who by day, like, throws pennies at the needy, and by night goes around beating up their dads who are just trying to make money for themselves. Make money to like support themselves and their family. And of course, like in the shows and in the movies and in the comic books, are always like the people he's beating up are always represented as just ontologically evil people. Like even the thugs, like they're not really doing it because they need to. They're doing it because they want the money, you know. Which is a very just like liberal in interpretation of like crime and criminality. Um, that's not how crime works in real life. That's not how criminals are in real life for the most part. Like, I mean, yeah, like there a lot of people who do crimes are like kind of like bad people at times, but like it's a nature versus nurture kind of thing, right? Like it is very it's both. Oh god. Ew, a gorilla. What's your name again? It's like Al or something? It is Al. Disgusting. Get out of my sight. I'm probably gonna see you 3 more times. But yeah, it's like the nature versus nurture kind of thing, where just like when you grow up in a certain environment and uh you're already like through like I know like the topic of like epigenetics is like kind of like weird. And it can very easily be used in a very eugenicist way. Um, but like I think there's something to be said about like when you have generations and generations of just like nonstop trauma and misery, it can have an effect on like your development, like and the, like on a genetic level. Like I think there are genetic predispositions that form because I think it's possible that there's genetic predispositions that form over like generations and generations of trauma. Um, in addition to like the hardship of like the environment you as a person grow up in. So so in the case of like of like crime, it's yeah, like if you grow up in a bad environment, you're probably gonna be kind of weird and like not like the best person ever. But like how much of that is really your fault? And like you're not like an ontological evil. Barbara. I love your eyelashes. Okay, bye, Barbara. Yeah, I don't know. Abolish prisons. Abolish the police. Etc., etc., etc. Stop Cop City. ACAB 1312. Y'all know the sayings. Y'all know how that shit goes. Is there no capybara in Animal Crossing? That is a good question. I often ask myself that. And also, hello, Cuckoo DSA. Welcome to chat. Welcome to stream. Sorry, the text is really small on my screen, and I have a light in my face, so I had to lean in. Welcome to chat. Welcome to stream. And that is a good question. I ask myself. I often wonder why there's no ferrets in Animal Crossing. Now, you might say I'm biased because I have a ferret, but listen. ferrets are the third most popular pet, like, I believe worldwide. It's definitely true in the West, and there are a lot of people in Japan, where Animal Crossing is from Japanese developers. There's a lot of people in Japan who have ferrets. I know because they're all over ferret Twitter and stuff like that. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, what's your name again? Butch! You're cute, but you're not who I'm looking for. Oops, wrong button. But yeah, I'm honestly surprised that there aren't ferrets. Like, that's what I would like to see. Oh my god. Okay, speaking of wanting ferrets in a game. So, The Sims 4 is we're finally getting horses again, which I don't actually care about horses. Like, I liked them in The Sims 3, it was fun, but like, I never would have cared if we got horses in The Sims 4. Honestly, I'm mostly looking forward to like all the new stuff that I can build like a little ranch house with, and like also just there's mini goats and sheep. There's like mini fainting goats and sheep in the game. Every single one of my Sims builds is going to have mini goats and mini sheep. Like, all my Sims are going to have mini goats and mini sheep. I don't actually care about the horses, right? But, we're finally getting horses in the game, right? And, like, so the reason why this is such a big deal is because, number one, in The Sims 3 Pets, the Pets expansion pack for The Sims 3, it was more than just cats and dogs. There were horses, and they were, like, turtles and like lizards and like all sorts of like animals that you could like find in the wild and then like put in a terrarium and stuff like that. So in The Sims 4, the pets equivalent of the expansion pack, the pets equivalent expansion pack was cats and dogs, right? And they only had cats and dogs as per the name. It's Bob! Oh, I love Bob. Bob used to be on my island. Hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. What do you mean, nice to meet you? You lived on my island. I hate how the villagers forget you when they move off. I would like to be able to see Bob and be like, oh, hi. Nice to see you again. Okay, bye. Can I come live on your island again? No, I'm looking for someone else, but bye. Anyways. So, we only got cats and dogs in the Cats and Dogs expansion pack for The Sims 4. Controversially, there was a DLC for the Cats and Dogs DLC called My First Pet Stuff, where you needed cats and dogs in order to like have the My First Pet stuff, and it came with like extra stuff for cats and dogs, like extra clothes and extra pet beds and pet bowls and stuff like that. But it also came with like hamsters and like, rodent creatures, right? And, it's a very controversial pack because it's a DLC for a DLC. And, there are a lot of people who just refuse to like even buy it. I have it because I get every Sims pack. But yeah. And so now they're introducing horses in a separate expansion pack. But My First Pet Stuff came out in 2017. It's been 6 years. And we're finally getting horses. And there's pros and cons to both, to this, right? It's Marlo. Hi, Marlo. Oh, you're so cute. I love the hamsters. The hamster villagers are so fucking cute. Okay, bye, Marlo. So there's pros and cons to this, right? On the one hand, splitting up all like the different like pets that you can get into different expansion packs costs a lot of money. That's the con. The pro to this is that because they can dedicate an entire expansion pack to just like one thing, they can like do so much more with it. Stinky boy, hi. Speaking of ferrets, he's probably going to eat or poop or both. Please poop in your litter box. I do not want to have to clean up after you today. Oh wait, I pressed the wrong button. God damn it. Anyways, so yeah, the cons, more money. Pro, they can better flesh out like individual things if they dedicate entire packs to them, right? And so, and this has also been true for the occult Sims. Like in The Sims 3, once again, there was just a supernatural expansion pack that came with vampires, werewolves, zombies, fairies, like, and they were all in like, and it was fun to have them all come in one pack. So that, you know, that way you didn't have to buy like 6 different packs. The problem is that they weren't fleshed out well because there was too much in one pack, right? And so each one was just kind of like a little bit of what they could be. Is that Shep? I think that might be Shep. I don't know. I gotta go check. No, Shep is a darker color. But anyways, yeah, so it sucks. Oh, you're not Shep at all. You're Benjamin. I never knew you existed till now. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, it looks like there's going to be a lot to offer in this horse expansion pack. Like, the horses are going to be well defined, and there's going to be more stuff, which is great. But the cost is just like always the question. Where it's just like, this could have all been in one pack, but it's just like, do you want quality or do you want quantity? Like, do you want it all in one pack and lacking quality, or do you want it in multiple packs and having all of the packs be high quality? Like, and going back to the occults, like, literally every single occult that they've introduced has gotten better over time. Like, hands down, my favorite occult in The Sims 4 is the werewolves. One, because it's the most recent one, and like they really fleshed them out really well. 2, because I just love werewolves. I am a dog person. But yeah, so because it's the most recent iteration, and like I wish they would go back and like update the other occults. Like, the vampires are okay, the spellcasters are okay. They could use a little bit more work, but they're kind of fine. Aliens, terrible. Like, there's nothing you can do with them. All you can do is be like, oh, look at me, like an alien. I'm an alien. Who gives a shit? Grow up. It was a chicken. The mermaids, horrible. They could have done so much with the mermaids. But there's just no point to them. Like, I forget that they even exist in the game. That's how bad they are. Like, okay, so like with vampires, spellcasters, and werewolves, and even aliens. What are you doing? Oh, you brought your pig down here? Poncho's brought me his little pig toy. But, what was I saying? Yeah, so with the other occults, there's like, you'll know right away, like, oh, that's a vampire. Or like, oh, that's a werewolf, right? And the spellcasters are like casting spells, the werewolves are running around angry, and the vampires are like turning into bats and flying around, or like super speed running around. You know what I mean? And like even with the aliens, like there's a little bit more to them than the mermaids. Because like you'll just like see aliens like out and about sometimes, right? Just like just being aliens. It's rare, but you'll see them sometimes. And sometimes the bars have like alien night, so like you can go there and like meet a bunch of aliens, which I find kind of weird because like I feel like aliens are were much more secretive in past games, and in this games are just, ew, it's a kangaroo, it's a kit. They were much more secretive. Like you could only interact with them through like various things, whereas like in The Sims 4 they're just kind of everywhere, which is like kind of weird, but like it's The Sims 4. Everything in The Sims 4 is weird. But yeah, but with the dolphins, with the mermaids, I never see any mermaids. Like the only mermaids I ever see are like the ones that were made by the Sims team that came with the pack. Once they're all dead, there's no more mermaids in my game. That's just it. Like every single time I have like a multi-generation save file, all the all the all the all the mermaids are dead within like 2 or 3 generations, because like mermaids like live longer than normal Sims. Like they live like twice as long, I think. But yeah, within 2 or 3 generations, they're all dead, and there's no more mermaids in my game ever. So they're just non-existent. They're just like honestly like worse than aliens. They're the worst occult. What's your name again? Patty. Seems insensitive to call a cow Patty, but you know what? I won't question it too much. Hi, Paunchy Poo. What are you doing? What are you doing? You sniffing? You sniffing about? So yeah, I'm losing my train of thought rapidly, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways, long story short, it sucks that you have, that we have to shell out an extra $40 or $30, $40, whatever it's gonna be, to get horses. When like we got horses in The Sims 3 with every single other animal, but at the same time, it's going to be more fleshed out. So like, I don't know. It's just like if you want it, you're gonna get it. But it would have been nice if it came with all the other animals. So yeah, I don't know. It sucks, but this is EA's new business model now, which like ew. It's Naomi. I hate her. She looks so weird. I don't like her. So yeah, I'm kind of on the side of so many Nook Miles tickets. Oh, I cheated. I I go to Treasure Islands and get them. There's no way I'm gonna sit there and one by one have the stupid little machine print them out. Like, how many points do I have? Yeah, I have 182,000 Nook miles, but I'm not gonna sit there and print out every single ticket. And also, it's just, oh, son of a bitch, the game froze again. I really need a new capture card. And if you would like to help me afford a new capture card, you hit up my throne. Where is that? Nope. That's not the right text box. This is the right text box. Hit up my throne wish list. My capture card is dying. She is nearly deceased. She is on her last leg. She's on her deathbed. And if you want me to keep streaming Switch games, I beg you, give me Manu, please. So yeah. But yeah, I'm of the opinion that, like, I prefer quality. And there are ways of getting the game for free if you know where to look. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Not that I would ever, suggest illegally acquiring a video game. But if you have some really good friends overseas that can help you, that can get it to you for free, I wouldn't pass up that opportunity. Like my good buddy Lawrence in China. If you don't know Lawrence, I don't know. You don't know. Anyways, he's a good friend of mine. We've been friends for years, at least like 15, 16, 17 years. I'll have good luck finding Vlad. Thank you, and thank you for stopping by, Cook. You have a good rest of your day. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for the horse pack. I don't particularly care about horses because I'm not a horse person, but I'll still play with them. They look like fun. But anyways, this was all to say that I think I might make a proposal. I might put together a proposal. Mostly as a bit to send to the mostly as a bit to like post on YouTube. It's T-Bone. What's up, buddy? You're weird looking. Mostly as a bit to post to YouTube. But if it's a bit that I can get trending and get the attention of the Sims team, because like people have been begging for horses for years, obviously. But ever since Cats and Dogs came out, people were like, where are the horses? And so people have been begging for horses in The Sims 4 for years. And like, it just kind of became a meme at some point because everyone's just like, oh, we're never gonna get horses, but like, haha, wouldn't it be cool if we did? And then we get horses, and it's probably because it became such a meme, right? So, my proposal. There are two possibilities for this proposal of mine. Number one, we have not had so there's a new type of Sims pack, I guess, called a kit, and like, there's a lot of controversy around kits for like similar reasons, where it's just like, it's $5. They're $5 each, and we now have like 20 kits or something like that. It's absurd. Um, they come with a lot of good stuff. Like they're not lacking, but it's a lot of money. So like it's the same issue with like everything else. It's always about like, it costs a lot of money. But one proposal I have is a ferret kit, and I think Samson. And I think it would be good as a kit because they have proven that they can like have like animals that are like separate from like the main like cats and dogs stuff, right? So what I'm thinking is that we haven't had a gameplay kit since Bust the Dust. And I'm one of those weirdo freaks who loves Bust the Dust. It was very glitchy, as is anything in The Sims 4, and I won't deny that at all. But I'm one of the weirdo sicko freaks that love Bust the Dust. I love having my Sims do like menial like tasks, do like chores, do laundry, vacuum every day. You know what I mean? This shit I don't do in my everyday life, but I love having my Sims do it because it helps like pad out the day. And you know what I mean? So wake up, go for a run, feed the kids, see them off to school, vacuum, do laundry, have the rest of the afternoon to like, hang out with the pets, check on the cows and the chickens, like tend the garden, chill. And then you know, kids come home from school, make dinner, go to bed. Bing bang boom. It's Scoot! Hi, Scoot. Love you, Scoot. He's so cute. Look at him. He's got a hat on top of his dumb little hat. What an idiot. I love you, Scoot. Okay, bye. So, the only kits we've gotten since the failed Bust the Dust thing have been creative sim kits, like with like new accessories and clothes and stuff, and build kits with like new like counters and bookcases and stuff like that. Which is great. I like all the kits. Like I think they have good stuff in them. But I think a good idea for a new gameplay kit, if they're wanting to wade back into those waters, is a ferret kit. That's right. I have ideas for it. I'm not gonna like get into it here because I'm not gonna because I want to like actually flesh this out and like make like a full thing, mostly as a joke. But I think it would be really funny, if it actually caught on. But yeah, mostly as, but like I want to like make like a whole YouTube video about this. But yeah, so I think a ferret kit would be a good idea. But if they don't want to do a gameplay kit, boy, do I have a great option for you and for them. A crime game pack. We are seriously lacking in crimes. Ew, Sandy, I had her on her island. I hate her. Fucking hate you, Sandy. Get out of my fucking sight. I wish you remembered me so that you can remember how much I don't like you. Anyways, I would like to see a crime game pack. And again, I'm not going to go into the specifics because I want to flesh it out like in an actual video. But in the crime pack, they can include ferrets, and you can train ferrets to steal from people. How fun would that be? That would make my day. I want to be a criminal so bad. And like, yeah, there's the criminal career in The Sims 4, but like there's no like, The Sims 4 has no consequences. Right? There are like no like real I mean, Sims 4 isn't real, but there's no like real consequences in the sense that like things happen to your Sims or like things happen to your game when you're a criminal or when you're evil, right? Like in The Sims 3, if your sim had an evil trait, you could literally steal candy from babies. Like there would be a baby in a stroller and you could go up to them and steal candy. It was hilarious. One of my favorite Sims 3 adventures. I had a teen named Stacy Daily Coates. It's Eloise again. I had a teenager named Stacy Daily Coates. Don't I already have that? Yeah. Daily Coates was the full last name. It's a hyphenated last name. I'm just gonna talk to you just to say I did. We've got our first repeat villager, and it's not Cephalobot this time. Okay, bye, bestie. What was I saying? Yeah, so in The Sims 3, I had this teenager named Stacy Daily Coates, and he was a menace. At his high school graduation, he was voted most likely to get arrested. He got arrested constantly because in The Sims 3 had an open world. And there was a curfew for kids and teens. And if the police caught you like out after the curfew, they would like you would get in trouble, right? Stacy was always out after curfew. And what I had Stacy do was go around town like graffitiing everything. And I would also have him beat up cops constantly. Like I would have him like go to like the store or something, and there would be a cop there. Instantly just pick a fight with a cop and beat him up. It was hilarious. Always getting arrested, always getting in trouble, always just graffitiing everything, always digging through trash. And like there were actual consequences. You know, like I loved getting in trouble in The Sims 3. You can't do that in The Sims 4. And I want that back. I want to be a criminal. I want to be a fucking menace to society. And it's just not even worth it that much in The Sims 4. Because there's hardly any consequences. Like the worst consequence you get is people don't really like you that much. But like the police don't come to your house and arrest you or whatever. It's no fun. It's no fun. So yeah, I want a crime pack. I want a complete overhaul of like how consequences work in The Sims 4 more than anything. But like a crime pack would be like a good like middle ground. And I want to have a little ferret buddy that I can train to steal from the land grabs. Who deserve it, by the way. The land grabs are evil. Well, Nancy is. Jeffrey's is a cop, so he's also kind of evil, I guess. Malcolm is literally evil. He has the evil trait. Their son Malcolm. Oh, it's Melba. But yeah, I want to be a menace. And I want there to be consequences. I want to fight cops. I want to be a menace and fight cops in The Sims 4. I'd just go play The Sims 3 if I could get it to run on my system. I just cannot get it to run. For whatever reason. I'm sure if I worked at it enough I could fix it, but like I get impatient, and I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go play The Sims 4. You know, I love The Sims 4. It's like my special interest. It's like the game I play the most. Like lately, I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing because I've been really inspired and want to like do more with my island and etc. etc. But like The Sims is where my heart is always. Like I've played every single type of video game imaginable. You know, I've played I've played like RPGs, like action and JRPGs and stuff like that, and turn-based RPGs. I've played shooters. I've played like fucking like, you know, Zelda, Elden Ring, you name it. Name a type of game, and I've played at least one game out of that genre. Like I've played it all. But The Sims is where my heart lies. And has since 2000 when The Sims 1 came out. I actually didn't play The Sims 1 that much. This was back when there was a family computer and my parents didn't want me playing. Oh, god damn it. It's another gorilla. Which one are you again? Boone. This was back when we had a family computer, and my parents were just like, if we get you this game for the computer, you're literally just going to be on the computer all day. And you know they weren't wrong about that. But I just realized that scroll bar is there. Let me get rid of that. I don't want that there. But yeah, and they're just like, you're just gonna like hog up the computer and play games all day, which, you know, is true. Look at me. I'm nearly 32 years old and I play games all day on my computer. But oh, son of a bitch. All right, whatever. Wasn't meant to be. But yeah, so I would have to go over to like my friends' houses and stuff to play The Sims 1. The ones who had more money and whose parents let them play games on the computer. And then like I had like a various Sims console games. Like I had The Sims Bustin' Out. I had The Sims 2 for the PS2. I had Herbs Sims in the City, which was insane. Every single time I talk about The Sims, I have to talk about Herbs because the game was okay. So it's one of those things where it's just like, Mom, Dad, I want XYZ for Christmas, and they get you the wrong thing. So I got the Herbs because my parents were like, oh, you want The Sims, right? Well, this is a Sims game. And I was like, ugh, this wasn't one that I wanted, but fine, whatever, I'll play it. The most insane plot. Like, that game was phenomenal. Like, my one brother and I were obsessed with that game. Like, it's so funny how, like, I didn't even want this game. It was the wrong game. Like, I wanted The Sims for a computer. But I got The Sims for the DS. But the Herbs was incredible. I fell in love with that game so hard. It was like, it actually had like a storyline and a plot, and the plot had all these twists and turns, and like it was incredible. I need to like find it and play it again. I have it around here somewhere. But yeah, so yeah, I had like console based and like handheld Sims games, but I never like had like a proper Sims game until like I had the money to buy my own computer. Like when I was like 15, I used my babysitting money to buy my own laptop, and I got The Sims 2. And then like literally the next summer The Sims 3 came out, and I saved up money to buy The Sims 3. So like I have always loved The Sims. Like even when I didn't have it, I wanted it. I needed it. I needed The Sims so badly. And it's just kind of funny to think like how like a stupid little game like The Sims can have such a hold over someone. It's really funny. It's awful. It's awful, but like it's really funny because like a while ago I saw like this 4chan post that was just like women love The Sims because they love like being in control of everyone, and I was like, true. I love micromanaging. I love micromanaging games. It's so true, bestie. Nail on the head right there. Rare L for 4chan. What's up, Poppy? That's my friend's cat's name. Also, my friend's child's name. I have a friend with a cat named Poppy and another friend with a literal baby, an infant that she grew in her womb and birthed, named Poppy. She's very cute. But yeah. Women be loving micromanaging games. Just like women be shopping. Like, I'm joking, of course. Like, this is very like essentialist and misogynistic, but it's just like ever since I saw like that 4chan post, I was just like, yep, that's me. Guilty as charged. I'm not like a channer or anything. I used to be when I was like like a teenager. But like occasionally you get like you're like on Twitter or something and you'll see something that somebody screen capped from 4chan. And that's how I saw this. So, I did not go to the site for this. But yeah, I think about that post like constantly, and it's just so funny to me because the majority of the people I know who play The Sims are like women or like non-binary or whatever, just not men, right? And like the few men who like play The Sims like religiously. What's up, Weber? Like, are either like trans and or gay. Like, there are very few cishet dudes that like play The Sims. Like there's a couple like Sims content, like cishet dude content creators that play The Sims for a living and that they love The Sims, but like it's not like the only game that they play, right? Like they do play other games, whereas like most everyone who plays The Sims, like all they play, most everyone else is just like, you know, I am a girl and all I play is The Sims, or like I am a trans person and I play is The Sims, or like I'm gay and all I play is The Sims. It's very funny to me. There's just a lot of people who like the only video game they really play is The Sims, and the majority of them are women, some flavor of trans, some flavor of gay. And and a lot of children, honestly. It's so funny. I'm in like various like Sims discords and stuff like that for like various content creators, and it's so funny how like there will be people like, oh, my first Sims game was The Sims 4, and I'm just like, oh god, hold on, I gotta go lie down. My back hurts, my knees hurt. I was conscious and have memories of The Sims 1 coming out. It was like a thing because like, you know, everyone knows like it's the meme like, oh, you know, you lock you put your Sims in the house and delete the door and like set the house on fire. Oh, ads are gonna start in a minute. And like there were a bunch of parents like in my life who were just like, oh, This game is so violent. You can't play this game. So it was kind of controversial, at least amongst like the amongst the circles that I was in. Well, the circles of parents. But like, I remember The Sims 1 coming out, and I remember desperately wanting to play it. And I remember playing it at like my friends' houses and stuff like that. And I remember taking great joy in setting my Sims on fire. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But I was a kid, you know. I didn't really actually know how to play the game, so I just like, I'm gonna kill everybody. But it became a lifelong obsession, and ads are gonna start now. Take a moment for ads to run. Okay, ad should be over. Bus driver, move that bus. Oh, I saw the pink and got excited for like a split second. Hi, Penelope. Penelope. Is that how you spell it? Yeah. I don't know how to spell. If it weren't for, what's the thing called? Spell check. I would never get through life. There was a time in my life that I could spell real good. Like, I was in a spelling bee once. I intentionally failed it because I didn't want to be there. But, you know, I was in a spelling bee once. I knew how to spell words. I was good at it. Now, I don't want to have to think about it. I'm typing too many words. I'm writing too many words down. I don't want to have to think about how they're spelled. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm trying to say. Who cares? But yeah, if it weren't for spell check, my life would be in shambles, quite frankly. I would be ruined. Just absolutely bodied by life. More so than I already am. God, everything sucks right now. Despite that, I'm in a good mood though. I'm back on my meds after being off them for a week. Well, okay, so when I was off my meds and going through my withdrawals, I was still like in a good mood, right? But like, of course, I was just like too like weak to do anything. Where is this person? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Lucha. Lucha! You're a wrestler. That's another idea for an island. Get all the villagers that look like wrestlers. Cause like I have an illegal wrestling basement in my house. In this game, not in real life. I wish I had an illegal wrestling basement in my house in real life. I would throw so many fucking parties down there. We have a basement, but it's a we technically have a basement, but it's locked to us. It's just for like, it's the utility closet essentially. The entire basement is just a utility closet, and like only maintenance has the key to get down there. I think if like I asked for a key, they would give it to me. I think they said that they could do that, but like I have no reason to go down there. So Why would I go down there when maintenance can go down there for me? So I've never even seen the basement. That's how a lot of the houses here are. Like the basements are like kind of like around the back of the house and like locked through like a cellar door. Um and like if you're renting, you have to get maintenance to come and unlock it. My old house, the first house I lived in this city, we had access to the basement and people like and stored like, you know, old furniture and there were a couple canoes down there. But I only went down there like once. Keaton. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, it would be a good it would be a good Animal Crossing idea to like have an island of all the villagers that look like wrestlers. I have so many ideas for Animal Crossing islands, and it just pisses me off that you can only have one island per Switch. Like, if I wanted another Animal Crossing island, I would have to get a completely different Switch. And that's fucking money. Like, at least with The Sims, I buy, you know, I only have, like, I can install it on as many... Okay. At least with The Sims, yeah, there's, like, a million expansion packs or whatever, but, like, I only really need the one computer and I can have multiple files, right? I'm not gonna buy, like, 6 Switches because of the 6 island ideas have. And I don't want to get rid of this one because I really like my island. I like my villagers. And I don't want to start, and like I don't want to completely start over. You know what I mean? Like if I were to like start over my island, I would have to start from square one and I would have no help. Whereas if I had like I have a second profile on my Switch, and that's where like the second house on the second like player house on my island comes from. It's just me twice, me again. Uh, Me and also me. Um, but like my second profile, I just like give like all my leftovers from my main profile. It's a kid. And so, like, I just, like... The only reason why, like, my second profile has all the stuff that it does is because I've just been, like, handing shit down to myself. If I were to completely start over, like... I wouldn't have that. But, like, if I had, like, if I could have a separate profile on here... Well, I don't know. Maybe the streams wouldn't cross. But, like, I don't know. Point being, if I'm gonna start another island, I'd like to, like, have, like, some help. Because, like, doing, like, all, like, the initial setup and stuff was fun the first time, but I don't want to go through that again. It took me so fucking long to get... It's taken me it took me nearly 2 years to get, like, to unlock, like, everything. You know what I mean? And, like, if I played religiously, like, if I had played religiously every single day for, like, I probably could have gotten it done in, like, a couple months, you know? But, like, I'm not that kind of freak. I'm not trying to speed run Animal Crossing. I like to take my time with this game. Especially since this game is just, like, this game is what you make it. Hippo. This game is what you make it. Like, this is one of those games where it's very easy to get bored with unless you, like, have ideas. Like, you have to have an idea to, like, work towards. Which is why I'm redoing my island for, like, the 4th time. So yeah. Um, but like when I get that like spark of inspiration, like I just go to town. Like I've been playing Animal Crossing like literally every single day for like multiple hours a day, just like planning things, moving things around, build like getting furniture that I need, and like finding other stuff, and just like you know uh, collecting things to sell so I can afford like all the construction that I need. You know what I mean? Like that's just what I've been doing for like a month straight now, every single day, multiple hours a day. Like I might have only skipped like 2 or 3 days in the past like couple months. I haven't seen a single bear, and I'm starting to get concerned. Ken. Ken the chicken. Chicken. Later, loser. Oh god. Oh god. There we go. But yeah, this is one of those games where it is what you make it, and like if you don't have any ideas, you're gonna get bored. And it's just like I go 6 months without playing this game because I run out of things to do. You know, I'm like, well, I guess I'll go do something else until I get a new idea, or like I don't really do anything until one of my villagers moves out. The Sims is another one of those games. I mentioned being in like various different discords for like Sims content creators, and there's always people in there who are just like, how do you stay motivated? How do you all play The Sims like all the time? Because I do. I'll like play for a day and then get bored of what I'm doing and then like go someplace else. And I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you, bestie. I I make up all sorts of like stories in my head and stuff like that. Like all my Sims have backstories and like you know, it's Hornsby. Hi, Hornsby. Hornsby. Like you know, it's stuff that's not actually in the game, but I like to pretend it is to like make it more interesting for myself. And like I have like various mods and stuff installed to like help flesh out like these storylines that I'm trying to tell a little better. Like in the Growing Together expansion pack, it came with a new townie. Townies are just like Sims you find in the game. It came with a new townie named Kyle Sim, right? And everyone is just like, oh, Kyle's so hot, like he's my baby daddy, blah blah blah. And everybody like always marries Kyle and has babies with him, and he's cute, don't get me wrong. But I have a grudge against Kyle, and let me tell you why. So in the save file I'm currently playing in, it was originally my tester file for when high school years came out, and then like when my Sim self, I like went back to high school as myself in The Sims, and like when my Sim self grew up and graduated high school, I just like stopped playing that file because I was just like testing out. It's Sly. I was just testing out like the new expansion pack and all that stuff. And when Growing Together came out, I'm like, oh, this is perfect. Like I have a file in which I am freshly a young adult, and I can just like kind of like start this start this expansion pack with an already established sim, but also with a kind of fresh slate. And so, me and my husband, my husband Jeb, yes, I married a guy named Jeb in the in the save file. Uh, we had a kid named Lane. Lane had a grew up and had a big crush on Kyle, right? Invited Kyle to move in with him and his parents. With us, essentially. Kyle was constantly hitting on both parents, like me and Jeb, constantly flirting with us, and was ruining our fucking marriage. Like my like Sims started getting like fears of being cheated on and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It was bad. He was destroying their marriage. And you know, and Lane like was just like really heartbroken because he's just like, why are you hitting on both my parents when I'm right here? You know? And so like eventually like Lane kind of like convinced Kyle to go out with him. And you know, they dated for like a couple years and stuff, but like Kyle kept hitting, oh god, it's Renee. And like, but like even while Lane and Kyle were dating, Kyle kept hitting on Lane's parents, and he would do it in front of him. And he's just like, "Why are you doing this?" And he's just like, "Don't worry about it. It doesn't mean anything. I'm just having fun," you know. And so Lane moved out, you know, when he was like, you know, he got like a good paying job, you know, moved out to Solani, brought Kyle with him, you know, trying to like fix their relationship. You know, if he gets him away from if he moves out of his parents' place and like gets him and like gets them in a house by themselves together, Lane and Kyle, then like maybe their relationship could work out. It did not. Lane got pregnant, and Kyle broke up with Lane and walked out, and left Lane to raise their kid by himself. Keep in mind, I did not make Kyle do this. Kyle did this autonomously. Like the game just decided that, and it's because of like the different mods and stuff I have installed. Like neither of them really wanted kids, but Lane was just like, well, maybe if we have a kid, it'll help fix our relationship. It never does. It never does. Chat, if you think having a child will fix your shitty relationship, you're fucked. Like, don't do that. Do not have a child to fix your relationship. It will just make things worse, but then you'll have a child. It is not a good idea to have a baby to fix your relationship. Ask me how I know. I don't have any kids. Like, you know, but like I know a lot of people who have tried to fix a relationship with having kids, and it's just like, oh, it's Flip again. But it's never going to work. It's never going to work. If your relationship is bad enough that you're considering having a child to fix your relationship, then you're already lost. It's already gone. Anyways, so Lane was just like, oh, what if like having this baby will like fix our relationship? It fucking didn't. Kyle was just like, and Lane was just like, kept trying to convince Kyle, was just like, come on, let's just try, you know. And Kyle was just like, I really don't want kids. Like, I don't want a kid. And Lane was just like, but come on. And so Kyle tried for a little bit, but then he was just like, no, I'm out. Fuck this. Like, and Lane was like about to pop when Kyle walked out. And so that's why I have a grudge against Kyle Carlson. Everyone's just like, oh, I love Kyle. No, I hate him. He left my sim when Lane was about to give birth to their child. He walked out. He broke up and left. Didn't come back around for several years. Not until Owen was a toddler, and like Lane took Owen to the park to like, to meet other kids and like hang out and play. Claude. And Kyle showed up at the park. It was just like, hey, and Lane's just like, what the fuck are you doing here? And Owen is just like, stranger danger, I don't know you, and kicked him when Kyle tried to say hi to him. Because he was like 2 or 3 years old. It was very funny. And then I was going to have it so that as Owen got older, he was just kind of like, well, I guess I should get to know my other parent. But then Kyle died. And how he died is quite possibly the funniest way he could have died. He was killed by a rabbit. A killer rabbit. I'm not joking. I'm not making this shit up. This is an actual mechanic in the game. You can get killed by rabbits. And Kyle was killed by a killer rabbit. Before Owen could really get the chance to like actually like try to get to know his other parent. Anyways, drama everywhere. And I love it. And like if you don't have that kind of imagination when you go in to like play these games, like it's kind of difficult to like stay motivated. Like I've mentioned it before when playing Animal Crossing. I'll be like, oh, I hate this villager, blah blah blah. But like I don't actually hate them. Gala. Gala Island. Oh my god, let me through. How is it I could walk through one way, but I can't go back through the other way? What the hell? But yeah, like, I'll be like, oh, I hate this villager, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I have all cranky villagers on my island, with the exception of Sherb. Sherb is a lazy villager, but he's the one he's, like, the one, like, non-cranky that I will never get rid of. All my villagers are cranky villagers, but there are some that I like more than others, and it doesn't make any sense because they all have the same personality. Like, all the cranky villagers say the same 6 shit to me, the same 6 things to me. Like, I could talk to 6 of them in a row, and they will all have the exact same dialogue. Because you're not supposed to, like, the way the game wants you to play is that you're not supposed to have all cranky villagers. I hit the wrong button. You're supposed to, like have, like, villagers of, like, every personality type, you know? There's 8 different personality types. So, like, you know, you're supposed to have a cranky villager, a lazy villager, a snooty villager, a snobbish villager. You know, you're supposed to have, like, all these different personalities because, like, because there's different ways that the different personalities interact with each other. Like, some personalities don't get along as well, etc. So, you're not really supposed to have, like, an only cranky villager island. But I thought it would be really funny to just, like, have only cranky villagers because they're all a bunch of old men. And I jokingly say that my, like, island is a retirement home. It's another bird. Ace, that's your name. But yeah. So they all have the exact same personality, so it doesn't make sense that, like, I could hate, for example, like, the one of the smug villagers that I hate is Tex. There's something about him that really pisses me off, but I like other smug villagers, like, Cephalobot, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any fucking sense, but, like, in my head, I develop, like, these, like, kind of, like, sub-personalities for them. Like, yeah, he's a snob, but, like, maybe, maybe we have a lot of things in common. You know, like, a lot of interests. Like, maybe Cephalobot also likes to play The Sims. You know what I mean? But, like, Tex, nothing in common there. He's just annoying. So I just make up shit. But like that's the fun part. Like that's what keeps me playing these games, is because I just make up shit. I make up drama and stuff like that. And like pretend that it's like real and in the game. And I don't know. I'm just weird like that. That's just how I have fun with these games. It's Lionel. I knew it started with an L. I think Leopold is the leopard. That would make sense. Yeah, you just need an imagination to like play these types of games long term. Well, okay, you don't need, but like I find that it's helpful for me to keep my motivation, because like there's always the next storyline that I'm trying to play out. You know what I mean? And it's just like I love to tell my mom about like all my Sims drama, and she's just like, "Why aren't you writing a book like this? Because I would 100% read this book." And it's just like, sorry, like I'm just like having fun. Like I have like sincerely thought about like writing a lot of this stuff down, but like there's a difference between like regaling things that have happened in my game and actually fleshing it out into a full story, and I don't really have like a whole lot of interest in fleshing it out into a full story, like writing it down, you know what I mean? Although I agree it would be like a good like book to write, or a good book to read, you know? A good book, as it were. It's Roswell. I always get the gators mixed up. Even though none of them look the same, I always get their names mixed up. Oh man, we're already 53 islands in. I'm exhausted. I ran out of coffee last week, so I've been drinking tea, and tea just isn't the same. I ran out of black tea too, and black tea like was like my most caffeinated tea. Like I have green tea, but this is I've literally had these bags of green tea since I moved into this city. So it's been 2016. I've literally had these green tea bags for 7 years. So they're kind of old. So if they were like heavily caffeinated at one point, they probably aren't anymore. But I don't know. I'm not an expert. I don't know how tea works. I just drink it. And honestly, all things considered, after 7 years, it still tastes fine. It tastes the exact same as it did 7 years ago. So I'm not worried about it. But yeah, I'm out of my like really good black tea that I had. And I'm upset about that. Son of a bitch, I clicked wrong, but I'm so sleepy. I also just did not get a whole lot of sleep last night. Like, I was up until like 2 a.m. working on my new stream setup, which I think I forgot to mention. I like spend a lot of time like redoing my stream. Like, you know, you can see with like the Spotify widget. It's kind of covered by the island counter. But, you know, the list, as it were. Oh, it's you again, Poppy. I almost typed poopy. Speaking of poopy, where are you? Where are you, little man? Poncho. Poncho. There you are. Psst, 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 psst. Come here. Ow, fuck. Sorry. Come here. Come here. Closer. Ha. Gotcha. We have a boy. We have a boy. We have a small man. Not Vlad. Poncho. Oh my goodness. Thank you for kisses, boo boo. Thank you for kisses. Thank you for kisses. Oh. Oh. Am I dirty? Am I dirty? You're all nice and clean for once. Because you got a bath the other day. You hated it. You hated it. Ooh. I love you too. You ready to take your medicine? You ready to take your meds? Oh, what a good boy. Smells like you just took a shit, though. I'll be excited to see where. That's a lie. I will not be excited to see where. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I have to give him his medicine. I will be back in a few minutes. I'm also gonna use the bathroom. So enjoy some nice lo-fi jazz. And go piss pals. have acquired a second blanket. Now I'm extra cozy. Poncho, I've put Poncho away for now. He was sleepy. Like it's a rainy day. He usually sleeps more when it's raining. Um so he's just been sleeping in the bucket all day, so I put him to bed. I'm gonna get him up later. I still need to put all his stuff back in his cage because I've been too exhausted to do it, and so he's just been sleeping in a couple pairs of sweatpants I put in his cage. So he's fine. Don't worry about him. But yeah. So yeah, Poncho's is away. Right now I'm trying to find something to order for lunch because I'm fucking hungry. This smoothie, it's good. It's not bad. I'm kind of sick of drinking my food. You know what I mean? I thought it would be a good what the that's probably just a poncho hair. Yeah, that's a poncho hair. I thought it would be like a good something to have while streaming, but like it's just not doing it for me. So I need like actual food. So just looking. Son of a bitch. Thinking Indian. There's just like so many of like the Indian places on like Grubhub or like Postmates or whatever are like ghost kitchens, and it's a toss up on if I'm gonna get my food. Like it feels like every single week there's a new one. Oh, wait, actually, what's that Thai place called? Oops. Okay, good. They're open. Yes. Oh, I haven't ordered from this Thai place in forever. Should I get a peanut curry? Or the massaman curry? I think I might get the massaman curry. What? It's an extra $1 for tofu? Fine, whatever. appetizers I want. By the way, if you want to help me afford my lunch, please give me money. Please. Oh God. I have no money and no income. And I have a hearing for my unemployment claim on Monday because they denied me, and so I am appealing it. And so on Monday at 9 a.m., I have to go downtown and beg. Essentially. $9 for 3 curry puffs? Well, these appetizers are pricey. Maybe I'll just get the meal. I hope I meet the delivery minimum. Unknown communication error. Cool. Alright. I've finally gotten to the point where I have my my debit card number memorized. It took a couple years, but we got there. I had to like push my old card number out of my brain. To save space, or to make space for oh whoops, I forgot to put my telephone number. Alright, while I'm waiting for my food to get here, let's game. Did I already say hi to this villager? It's Poppy, right? Yeah, it's Poppy. Okay. If I'm gonna be here for 11 fucking hours. If this goes on like further than like 5 o'clock, I'm gonna take a couple hours break. Stop stream, take a couple hours, and then come back in the evening, because I can't do the full like 11 hours like I did last time. I would love to, but like, as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I do not feel well due to various factors. I'm getting better, but I still just feel kind of and like also my voice was scratchy like before I even started stream because of my allergies. So, and I've been talking like this whole time, so I need to give the old vocal cords a rest. There's only so much wet in this whistle can... there's so much wet in the whistle that... There's so... Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. There's only so much you can wet this whistle. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Those were the words that I was trying to make come out of my mouth. I can words good, yes? Man, I'm tired. If I have to take a break, I might actually just take a fucking nap. Come back later this evening. It's ham-free again. Hi, ham-free. I swear to Christ, whenever I stream a villager hunt, it takes 3,000 years to find them. But when I just like look for villagers like offline, like when I found Camo Frog, instant. It was like 12 tickets. And it was like the 12th island. But every single time I've streamed a villager hunt, it's been like dozens. You know, last time with Roscoe, it was 265. Took 110 to find Grizzly. There was one villager hunt that I did that I kind of gave up on finding the villager that I wanted, and that's how we got Walt. I'm like, I like Walt, but like if he leaves, I won't be upset. I'm upset about Admiral leaving, but like Admiral wasn't on my list to keep, so my list to keep are Camo Frog, Grizzly, Sherb, Roscoe, Spike, and Octavian. Like the other four can get rotated out at will. Tiffany. I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany's? And I think I remember the feelings I've got. I both kind of liked it. And I said, well, that's one thing we got. That's such a weird song. Like, it's like their, like, big hit song, but it's not even their best song. I've like listened to, I can't remember what the band's called, but like I've listened to some of their other songs and there's way better songs than Breakfast at Tiffany's. I think people just like Breakfast at Tiffany's because one, you know, the movie, like what was that, the 50s, 60s, and two, like it was a very interesting music video. Like they're just like having like a like full course meal in the middle of the street of the street in New York, you know. It's just a fun music video. But the song's not even really that good. They have better songs. Could not tell you for the life of me what those songs are, but I've heard them, and they are better than Breakfast at Tiffany's. And I said, what about Breakfast at Tiffany's? He said it's Rebot. We've seen him again. This is the second time. You say we have nothing in common. No common ground to stand on. It's coming on time. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my fucking head. God damn it. Not that it's a bad song. It's just not their best. Oh, son of a bee sting. I hit the wrong thing. sorry for yawning on stream. I am a sleepy little fella. I'm an eepy man, little eepy guy. Nobody's eepier than Pancho, though. That man can sleep. He snores. And it's the cutest fucking thing you've ever heard. If you've never heard a ferret snoring, you're missing out. It's like a little tiny cartoon zipper. It's like, I can't even recreate it. Is that fucking Humphrey again? No, it's Marlowe. That's his name. I always get Marlowe and Humphrey mixed up. They look very similar. But it's Marlowe again. This is the second time we're seeing Marlowe, I think. Second or third? Second? I don't think we've had any triples yet. I need to set up sound bites for my stream. Ads are playing. Where was I? Yeah, I need to set up like sound bites, like a soundboard for my stream. Because there's so many times something happens and then in my head, you know, like air horns, like beer, 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 or, and, you know, shit like that. And it would be really funny for me. I don't know about any of y'all. And I don't really care. Because it'll be really funny to me. Like I'm just like thinking of like maybe like so right now I wouldn't do this to you obviously, but right now I'm thinking about just excessive use of like of sound effects, just like, you know, and just doing like queuing those up all in succession. Pudge, I love you, Pudge. Oh, he's so cute. You can't come to my island though. In another life, on another island, in another time. Not this one though. Bye. Love you, bestie. But just like, just the most inappropriately timed like sound bites. Like, let's say for example, someone like Andrew Tate dies or whatever, just like going wah 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 wah, or like a cartoon like running noise to the beep, 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 beep. Like I can't even recreate that noise. But yeah, just like random shit like that, just at the most inappropriate times tickles me. That's the kind of dumb humor that I have. Or like, I don't know, Elon Musk is talking about like fighting Mark Zuckerberg, and apparently Mark Zuckerberg's kind of in, and just like, I'm just imagining like Zuckerberg clocks Elon in the jaw really good and like breaks his jaw, and just like a slide whistle noise like pew. You know what I mean? That's just the kind of shit I think about. And it would be really so like, okay, so this is something I've been thinking about a lot about lately, and a reason why I would ever really consider content creation as like a as a career. Hi Mira. You're a wrestler. You look cool. It's because I have so many ideas, so many like stupid sound bites and stuff, and just like clips like play in my head whenever something happens. And it would be so fucking funny to like actually like uh have visualized, right? Like, or at least it's funny to me. But it's just like in my head I like a lot of the times when something cool happens, like in my head, like, you know, I'm just imagining the Ginyu Force like posing, just like Ginyu Force rules, you know, and like I can't like do that in real life because it doesn't translate to real life well. But like in a video, for example, if something like really funny happens or really cool happens, I can just have like I can just flash the Ginyu Force on screen. And like one of my favorite types of like soundbite humor is just like like improperly cut sound bites, like it cuts out like halfway in the middle of a word or something like that. And like that's just it's evergreen. It's so fucking funny to me. And like I would like to like actually do that stuff. It's you again, Annabelle. I wouldn't do it excessively though. Like I would find a good balance, obviously. But also excessive sound bites is very funny to me. But there is a line. I recognize that there is a line. And crossing that line would mean losing people. Just people would lose interest and stuff. So, you gotta find that nice balance between too much and not enough. And like some would say that like any stupid sound bites are too much. And to those people, I say get over yourselves. Grow up. It's funny. This is peak humor. I don't want to hear a goddamn word about my slide whistle noises being too much. It's funny. I used to actually have a slide whistle. My mom got me one like from the Dollar Tree as a joke. And so like just for like a solid couple days, I would go around the house and just anytime something happens, just like pew! And my mom was just like, stop that. I regret buying that for you. And I'd just be like, I love that thing. It was so funny. I can already tell that that's not Vlad. But I can't see who it is from this angle. Oh, it's Carlos. Carlos. Not Carlos. Carlos. Because there was this, one Christmas, one of my brothers, my one brother is really into, like, mechs and, like, Gundam and stuff like that. And there's this one Christmas where he got these, like, slippers that make robot noises. Like, every single time you step, it's just like... pew, pew, and like, every single step. And you can turn them off and just, like, wear them as, like, normal slippers, but he refused to turn them off, and he was walking around like a robot. Like... like a fucking, like, mech warrior robot. And just like, and we were just like, Michael, please stop. And he's just like, no. And then he would slowly walk out of the room like a robot. It was so funny. He would have like this big shit-eating grin on his face, and we were just like, could you turn those things off? And he would just be like, no. And then it was so funny. Oh god. My brother is a character. All my brothers are characters, but yeah, it was very funny. Yeah, that's the kind of family I have. We're all just a bunch of fucking goofballs who like to cut up, and just do like weird shit. Like, I can't tell you the... Oh. My camera died. Hold on. Camera, please. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. I need to adjust this. There we go. Oh no, now I'm too small. Oh no! Help! I need to break out the phone book. It's funny because I don't have a phone book. Oh no. Oh no. No, why is this dead too? Oh god. Oh no. Now my webcam isn't working. Great. What the hell is going on? Neither of my webcams are working. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Hold, please. Well, I guess I'm just not gonna have a webcam now because it's not even registering in OBS. Like it just won't turn on. Like it's just frozen. Cool. Love this for me. The only real way to fix this is to unplug it and plug it back in, but I don't feel like getting up. Like it worked for a split second. Alright. Well, now I'm annoyed. Oh, I can't even reach. Alright, maybe alright, I'm getting up. I'm getting up. At least charge my good camera. Oh no. Oh no, OBS is, having a time. There we go. Alright. We're back. Now I have to get comfy all over again. turning it off and back on again always helps, but but that required me physically getting up, so that was painful for me. It's painful because I didn't want to move.
Squirtle, squirtle.
Jessica Horando has joined the Squirtle Squad.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Squirtle Squad. Welcome to chat. Welcome to stream. Welcome to the House of Jank. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? But yeah, welcome to the House of Jank, where everything breaks constantly. My webcam dying. Now my capture card is frozen. Excellent. Like I said, this is the House of Jank. Oh no, why is it doing that? Oh no. Oh dear lord. How is the stream going? The stream's going well. It was going well until now. All of my hardware is slowly becoming deceased. And if you'd like to help me afford a new capture card and a new webcam and a new, like, literally everything, feel free to hit up my Throne page and toss a few coins to your Witcher. I have no income and no money. I don't even know I'm gonna pay my bills next month. And I'm trying not to freak out about it. But, if you wish to help me improve my stream so that I can, like... It's great. I love this. I love this for me. Oops, where do you... That one. Restarting the old capture card. Watch the camera break again as soon as... No, it just doesn't want to work. Okay. How long have I been on Twitch? A couple years. I first started streaming years and years and years and years ago. Like, I want to say maybe like 2018, 2019, and then I stopped because, like, yeah, because then I stopped because, you know, like, life got in the way, you know, school, work, that kind of stuff. And then I started really getting back into streaming in 2021, and I made affiliate in November 2021. I've streamed, you know, on and off in 2022. Took a a several month hiatus at the end of 2022 and the beginning of 2023 for mental health reasons. Long story short, my meds weren't working, but now I'm on new meds, and so, like, now I, like, can stream again. In your daily life, like, what's your profession? Oh, no, my profession is no. I'm unemployed. I've been unemployed since COVID. I got laid off in 2020. I've done a few odd jobs here and there. She got everything she needs and is still crying. Well, have you considered that she hasn't had everything she needs? Just a thought. Yeah, but, like, you know, I've been sustaining myself with, like, school. Like, I get, like, financial aid and stuff like that. But, like, my financial aid was very precarious this year, and I did not get enough money back, and so I've just been kind of screwed for the past couple months. Also, I decided to take the summer off, which, you know, I'm glad I took the summer off because, like, I needed to get my head on straight. I failed 3 of my 4 classes last semester. because I was depressed, and again, my meds weren't stopped working. Um, Now you're earning from streaming. Yeah, kinda, a little bit. So the way that Twitch works is that you have to at least make $50 off of subscriptions before they pay out to you. It used to be 100, but I think they lowered it down to 50. So like I could make like $50 from streaming every single month, but I wouldn't see a dime of that money because they're not going to pay it out to me. Like last year I made $194 total for the entire year. Never saw a dime of that. She has food, a clean toilet. We cuddled, we played. She got to the... I think she's just not used to play alone. Yeah. Well, have you considered that maybe she just likes to scream? Although I'd understand why it'd be, like, upsetting for you, because it's probably pretty late for you. But, over there in the Europe lands. So yeah, Twitch doesn't really pay out unless you make a certain amount of money. Which is like, I guess their insurance plan, but it's just like, that's my money. Give me my money. I earned that. But yeah, I don't have that many. I do custom artwork, so it'd be cool if you could check out some of my work and give me feedback on my stuff. It would be much appreciated. Well, I don't really do that here. I, number one, don't have even a lot of money to commission. Like, I do all my own artwork. Like, that little Squirtle guy, I drew him. Let's see. My starting soon scene, I did this. So, like, my logo, I drew this. I do all my own artwork. And, like, my emotes, I also drew myself. The ones that are obviously drawn. Yeah, like the little dancing one, the salute, and the little sleepy guy. I drew those myself. So, I don't really do... Not asking to buy anything, I just want to show you my... Give me feedback. Oh, okay. I mean... I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I really hate it when people come into my stream and just be like, look at my art. And it's just like, I know you mean well, and you seem like a nice person. It's one of my pet peeves. If you want me to look at your art, you can, like, join my Discord, and we have a whole art channel. Nobody ever uses it because it's whatever, but, like, you can join my Discord and post your art in there, and then, like, you can talk to not just me, but, like, other people in my server about your art. But, like, it is one of my pet peeves for people to come into my stream and be like, check out my stuff, and it's just like, I'm trying to, like, make a living here, and you're kind of derailing. Yeah, no problem. Again, you seem like a very nice person, and I know you mean well, but, like, personally, it feels kind of disrespectful. So, I'm not holding it against you, though. It's just, like, it's one of those things where, like, I wouldn't do it to someone else, so I don't want someone doing it to me, you know what I mean? But, like, feel free to, like, post your art in my Discord and, like, talk about it with, you know, a lot of other people. And I would encourage you to, like, join, like, other Discords where people share art too. I'm not in any of those, so I can't give you any recommendations, but I'm sure there are some out there. I don't know. Like, just about every Discord that I'm in has, like, an art channel. where like people can post like their own art or art that they find online and stuff like that. So like there's a lot of different like communities where people share their stuff, like even if it isn't explicitly an art centered server. But yeah. So but thank you for understanding. And like yeah, I'm always happy to like look at people's stuff. It's just uh I don't like being asked to do it on stream. So I hope you understand. Not that you want me to do it right now, but Oh, come on, game. Bibio Bane, please. I sent you a request on Discord. Can you accept it? I don't accept friend requests from people I don't know. Sorry. Like I only have like a handful of like Discord friends, and they're all people I know like IRL. Or people who I've been friends with for years. But you're welcome to like be in my Discord, just like be in my Discord server. Uh, you know, read the terms and conditions, accept it, and you'll get a role to see all the channels. Well, that takes time and effort and you really put me on the spot here, and I'm kind of feeling like I want to ban you. Like, quite frankly, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You're really putting me on the spot, and this is making me very uncomfortable. And I'm kind of thinking about banning you right now. That's like a very weird thing to say to somebody. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it. This is too weird. Alright, well that's over with. Oh, someone came in here and was just like, "Can you look at my art?" And I was just like, you can join my Discord if you want." And then they just started sending me a friend request on Discord, and I'm like, I don't accept friend requests from people who I'm not good friends with. And they were just like, "But I want to, but I want to be your good friend." She's like, "No, that's not how this works. This is very creepy. Goodbye." Alright, well, gone forever. Kicked them out of my Discord, banned them, blocking them everywhere I can. That was extremely weird, and I never want anything like that to happen again. The weirder they got, the more I was just like, this person's trying to sell me something. Like, it's one thing, like, you know, there's a lot of, like, young people on Twitch who, like, or, like, people who are, like, you know, looking for, like, commission work and stuff like that. We're just like, oh, check out my artwork. And it's just like, well, you know, you can post it in my Discord and, like, you know, explain to them that, like, you know, I'm not doing that here, but, like, if you want, you can join my Discord and post it there. And normally people are just like, okay, sounds good, and either they never do it or they will, and they actually become like, they're actually like real people, you know what I mean? But them joining my Discord, sending me a friend request on Discord at the exact same time, and after me telling them I don't accept friend requests from strangers. I'm only friends with people that I know, like, really well, like my IRL friends and people I've known for years, and them just being like, oh, but I want to be really good friends with you. That really tipped the scales for me into the creep zone. That was the part where I was like, no, this isn't happening. Get out. I don't need you. And my capture card just... There we go. Jesus Christ. My food's coming. So yeah, that was extremely fucking weird, and I don't want that to ever happen again. Alright, I honestly... you know what? I think I'm gonna end stream for now. I'll be back tonight. I was gonna go until about... for another 2 or 3 hours. But... my capture card is eating shit. And, like, all my peripherals are just eating shit. And, that person coming in being an absolute fucking freak just really threw me off my game. And now I just don't even want to be here right now, quite frankly. So, I'm gonna end it here. I'll be back later. We're gonna go raid Momo Misfortune. We haven't raided Momo before, but Momo is playing The Evil Within 2, which is a very fun game. It's a scary game, so if you're not like into horror or whatever, I was about to say grow up, but like I don't like horror either. No, it's a fun game to watch. Yeah, Momo's really cool. They might be getting off stream soon. Momo is actually the person who like campaigned to get them to put customizable pronouns in The Sims. So like that's their claim to fame. Momo's pronouns are they, them. They are really fucking cool. I love Momo. So we're going over there. Get in the raid bus. Thank the bus driver. Get your 07s oh my god. Get your 07s in chat. Or if you're a subscriber, get your little Squirtle salutes in chat. We're going over there right now because I am just really fucking off my game right now. That just really killed all my momentum. So, all right. Catch y'all later. Peace.